supernatural, like, sort of horror side.
It's a pretty scary game if you ever played
it's
it.
too spooky.
Yeah.
Also, since we never really said anything, I'm Oven Donkey, and he's Ari, and there's people on the couch that I can't see because they're behind me.
So we got, I don't think they can hear them, so I'll just do it. I'm Ari2929, Oven Donkey, he already said.
They can hear us on the couch.
They can't hear MoFat and Luke.
They might be able to.
They can if they would project towards the mic.
Well, do you guys want to do it?
So this is kind of a long period of gameplay with nothing happening, so we'll call on couch, I guess?
Yeah. Give us a call.
Okay, I'm MoFat.
Hi!
MoFat, yeah.
My name's Luke.
Okay.
Luke, yeah.
And I am Play Madness and several other horrible things that Chad have been saying about me.
So right at the start of Chapter 2, we're going to try and do a really hard jump. It's not easy, so let's see if we can do it. All right, we got
Wow,
it.
that was
Not even.
that was clapworthy. I can't even do that like myself when I'm playing on PC with both of my hands.
Yeah, this game is pretty unforgiving. Oh God.
I guess we're going down.
No, we're not. Yeah, so the way this game kind of works for speedrunning is,
You jump and you run.
yeah, it's really, Mirror's Edge is one of the harder games to be consistent at all the time. I mean, you could have like the best run of your life, and then the very next like run that you do just be the worst run of your life. Mirror's Edge is just one of those games where it's almost impossible to be consistent every single time. And I think that's what I like about running Mirror's Edge the most, is because it's a big challenge, and doing it with 2 players is even more fun.
It is. It's very consistently challenging, and it's very difficult to like sort of autopilot during the run and sort of just grind runs out. You have to be thinking about it all the time.
Okay. Coming up here is another like fence jump. Fortunately, if we don't get the fence jump, there's backup strats that we can do, so that's good.
But this is one of the few places in the game where you can get out of bounds just by like jumping.
Yeah.
Turns out you can go over that fence.
Okay. This one.
Even though we missed it.
You missed the jump, but
backup
you
strat.
can
So
just go over that fence.
Yeah, that's the backup
Slide
strat.
across barbed wire.
Just slide across the barbed wire, and then the car will just slide into place.
So now we're out of bounds. This is the first like out of bounds skip that we're gonna do. There's 2 like scenarios that can happen here. Either we can get the good scenario or the okay scenario.
other one.
Yeah, the okay scenario, and then there's like the awful scenario. And I'll explain them in a second.
That's actually 3.
Yeah, I said 2, but I changed my mind.
How do I math?
That should be good. Yeah, I think
Alright.
we got the good one.
Yeah, we got the super good scenario.
We,
So
we fell down to a checkpoint that you'd normally get like a minute later, and you'll always hit the checkpoint as long as you drop down in the right place. But if you do it right, you'll actually die and respawn there immediately. If you don't, you'll just fall infinitely, and you'll have to quit and reload into it.
exactly. I didn't kick.
I don't really care.
One thing that if you watched the PC run, you may be noticing is they're not slide glitching. They are going through the button press animation. For reasons that no one is really sure of, for some reason the slide glitch just doesn't work on console.
Well,
It might be related to like how fast you have to input a use input that's just faster than you can do on a controller.
Yep.
I've tried it with a turbo controller, and it still didn't work.
It still didn't work. So no one has a concrete reason for that.
I'm also a cheater.
oh god. Okay.
They also,
is a
related
hard
to
jump.
the slide glitch, they also can't press buttons through walls.
Yep.
So they'll be going into some rooms that you didn't see in the PC 80% run.
Think of it as extra content.
Yeah.
It's
DLC.
bonus DLC.
DLC that's already in the game.
Getting into the extra rooms is DLC, but all of the glitches you're seeing here are 100% free.
So what we just did right there was skip like a little small portion of this sewer section, and it's kind of a hard jump because
we died.
we died. That's why it's hard. Other than that, it's not hard. No, I'm just kidding.
Is it the hardest jump?
No, it's definitely not the hardest jump. What would you say the hardest jump?
I'd say every jump is the hardest jump.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you watched my
Oh god, we're gonna die. Okay, go behind.
SGBQ
Go
run.
behind. All right, so that's like one of the like few call-outs that we'll actually do. Is either we could go on the left side of this or the right side, and that's like the only big deal.
Depends on our health.
Yeah, depends on our
You
health.
got that trick faster with 2 players than you do in your run.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, he went for in this run they went for the easier of the 2 springboards.
Okay, so coming up right here is like probably the most technical trick in the entire game. Sorta. And we got it, so. We're gonna be really safe here because this jump's extremely hard to do, even with 2 players, so.
Even with 2 players.
I mean, even with 1 player. I'm getting my players mixed up. It doesn't matter how slow we do this one because that door opens. So, that's good. Oh no!
See, that wasn't really anything that we did. We just jumped at the exact same time we walked into that light on the ground, and it pushed us away from it.
That's something that makes running this game very difficult. There are a whole bunch of tiny little pieces of level geometry that'll just like entirely throw you off where you're supposed to be going.
Yeah, exactly. That goes back with what I was saying earlier. This game is super hard to be consistent at just because of little things like that. It's not so much like getting the big tricks all the time or anything. Oh, okay.
I thought we were running forward.
That's
This
all
is
right.
like the only place I'll use slow motion in the game, pretty much, and I probably just use it really early.
No. All right, it's okay. We should be able to do it.
This is really difficult.
Oh, sweet. Wow, we
Oh,
got
wow.
it. That was,
Nice.
Everything in this game is really difficult, so you'll probably just be clapping the entire game.
yeah. Really quick, while we're kind of like at not a crazy part, I just want to say thanks to like everybody who's donated because reaching $1 million is a crazy amount, and it's just amazing that we were able to do that.
Nice.
And also, I want everybody to give a round of applause to all the people working behind me right now because they seriously do not get enough gratitude.
Or sleep.
Yeah, or sleep.
Pause for the tech station. Who are
These
actually
people-
in front of you, not behind you.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Oh yeah, I guess they're in front of me. They're behind you guys in the computer.
Yeah.
Pause too much. I'm not exactly trying.
Well, you did a lot of trying during the marathon.
I don't know if you could hear that, but there's also someone behind the tech station sleeping on a beanbag.
By the way, all the HD audio is coming out from the TV, so.
Okay.
Do you have an infinite amount of slow-mo?
No, we don't.
You use it and it
Oh,
lasts.
hold on. He said, do you have an infinite amount of slow-mo?
Yeah, and the answer is no. You can use it once, and then it recharges as you move around, and it usually takes, depending on how much you're moving, like a minute or 2 for it to come back.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
You'll actually see it's one of the cooler looking visual things this game does. Rather than having a gauge or a meter, when they recharge their reaction time, which is the slow motion, the screen will actually have like a slate blue haze for several
What was
seconds.
the Fire Emblem game?
So this is the jackknife chase. It's a lot different than the
Yeah, but it was plugged
the
into
PC
the Game Boy
version
Player on
of this.
GameCube, right?
We're gonna go pretty much safety strats because if you die here, you spawn all the way back at the door that we came out of just now. They're not super safety strats, but they're precautionary strats, I guess you could call them. We're still gonna be going fast, so that's good. Fast is always good.
But you're going very fast through what's more or less the intended route of this part,
Yeah,
rather
exactly.
than double jump flying over the entire section of the game.
There's like a really difficult springboard that we're gonna try to do right here. No promises because no.
But what? I want to go fast.
I don't want to go that fast. I don't want to go fast off of a building. All right, so here's
No,
this
right
is the
here.
springboard right here. Oh no.
It's it's really.
And they only really get 3 tries at it because they are on a timer right now.
All right, we
There
got a
we
second
go.
try. Okay, we gotta go quick. All right, so if we're not quick here, we're gonna have to restart like a small little portion. Not a big deal, but if we don't go quick enough into the elevator, we're gonna have to restart a little bit.
We'll just like respawn right outside of this
Okay.
elevator.
Yeah, all right, we
Yeah,
got
you'll
it.
see right here,
I
it'll fade
think,
to white.
I think we'll.
Oh
restart.
no, we got it. We didn't.
But that's not really a problem because we're right here.
Yeah, it's not a big deal. If you can make it into the elevator before that white screen like closes, then you're home free. But we didn't get to, so oh well, not a big deal. 3 seconds.
And we're gonna try a pretty weird glitch here that is actually faster, but like on every version. But we don't do it on the PC version because for whatever reason it's a lot harder. But it's pretty hard on this version too, but we're going to try it.
And I think was it the name that we as a community decided on for this, like beaming?
It's the beamer glitch.
Beamer, that's it.
So that's a pretty hard glitch, but I mean, I play on console, so like all the time. I don't play PC, so I'm pretty used to it. And he doesn't really have to do much, so.
Pretty much all you have to do is do a side jump off of a wall, like at the exact same time you hit either barbed wire or a small ledge sticking off the top of the roof. And I guess it tries to push you upward when you do the side jump, but then because that ledge is there, it pushes you like away from the building really fast, and I don't know why.
Yeah, so basically all the timing on that jump comes down to me and not him. But this is chapter 3. This is the most unforgiving chapter in the entire game. For both versions, PC and console. Alright, this chapter just has a lot of like really like difficult little things throughout the entire thing, which make it pretty hard. Alright, you ready? Right there, if you could see, it was like kind of weird for a second. We actually just got a kick glitch.
A pointless one.
Yeah, it's pointless, but it's still cool nonetheless. Nice. That's actually a really difficult jump, but it's alright. We got it. If we don't make that jump that we just did on the little vent, it's not a big deal. It saves about 5 seconds though.
So whenever that happens, it's because he jumps to get on the wall and then jumps again, like right before I turn on the wall. So.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to. Is it's all about like knowing when he's gonna do something and then I have to react to it, or vice versa. Like, what just happened was basically I thought he was gonna be doing something that he didn't do, and then that's
Well,
why
it did, but
Well,
it was
yeah.
just a little bit after you.
It was a little
thought.
late, but it's neither of our faults. It's just kind of like we weren't thinking at the same thing.
It's just a quirk of timing.
Yeah. Yeah, we're actually kind of like connected Siamese twins, if you didn't know. That's the reason why we're able to do this.
So your telepathic link got disrupted?
Yeah, exactly. If you want to explain the office?
Pretty much, this is hard.
There's like several different routes that you can use. Oh, man.
This is like, yeah, I have to aim this so that we land on top of a light, and your screen shakes around a lot during the springboard animation.
What?
Oh,
my
why did
goodness.
you
You
grab
have
it?
that.
That was
And,
so good. It did work. It should have.
It's hard.
Okay.
Because you're not locked into going
What is
straight.
going on right now?
You're not locked into going straight during a springboard animation, despite, physics in real life. So you can turn and go pretty much wherever you want with the springboard
God.
height.
All right, we're going to try it a few more times. If not, we should do backup strats, even though we have not practiced.
We don't have backup strats, but we'll figure some out.
All right.
At this point, wouldn't it have been
All right,
best
forget it.
to
Let's just
the
go.
normal
Let's just
way?
Where are we gonna go?
The normal
let's
way
try
in
and get the
here
bar.
is really long.
So hold on for a second, because we haven't practiced this at all. Let's just turn left. Yep, up here. You just wall run. Yeah, we haven't really made backup strats for this because we've been getting that in practice.
Let's just
Yeah.
turn it
Okay.
on.
Also, prepare to be blinded by giant bloom on a white wall.
Turn. You gotta turn.
We don't have to.
Yeah, you do. Sometimes you don't. Sometimes you do. All right. So we got past it. That was a lot slower than we wanted to, but at least we made up backup strats live, so that's cool. If you guys kind of want like a perspective of like how long a run is on console, Oven Donkey and I are number 1 and 2 in the world on the console leaderboards for Mirror's Edge. And when the console leaderboard record is 1 hour, 1 minute, and 19 seconds. And when we were practicing, the first time we ever did a full run, it took 1 hour and 40 minutes. So it took about like 43 minutes longer than the world record, which is all right. I mean, that's pretty good. But then as we practice more and more, our best time for 2 players, 1 controller is 1 hour and 9 minutes and some seconds. So again, just to like put that in perspective, that's only 8 minutes behind the world record for console, which is pretty fast.
And
Your own world record.
Yeah.
yeah, the console.
Speaking of perspective, they're not only telekinetic, but if you go into third person, they're a whole different kind of monster.
Yeah, that is true.
Thankfully, there's no way to force it into third person on a console.
Yeah.
So we will be spared that nightmare.
Huh?
Faith has really, really broken animations for third person.
There's a third-person view?
On the PC version, yes.
You have to manually force it in.
Yeah, there's
config.txt, I believe.
yeah, there's no option to in the game to bind a key to change the camera, but the game still responds to a command to change the camera.
I guess
So-
it was something they had for some time for developing, and then
Yeah.
they just didn't fully get rid of it.
And the console record on this is, I'm like 3 seconds behind him, and it's still pretty unoptimized because of just random console stuff that really sucks.
Yeah, I would say consoles more difficult to be consistent at, but PC has a lot harder jumps that they have to do.
And there might be maybe 2 people left actually still running on console. Everyone else has moved over to the faster version.
You know, the PC version is a lot faster and easier to learn.
For reference, console's world record is 1 hour, 1 minute,
Yeah, 19 seconds.
and 19 seconds, and the console world record
Or the PC.
the PC world record is at 39 minutes.
Wow.
So
That's just how much
And if-
slower.
Will that come down lower with like SSDs and
yeah,
stuff?
the reason why it's
yeah.
so much faster on PC is because of pretty much pretty much 3 major things. It all comes down to the loading times, the kick glitches, and the side glitches or the slide glitches. If you took those out of PC, it would still be slightly faster just because of people play on that, and it's really easy to be, or it's not really easy, but it's easier to be accurate on PC. But if there was an optimized console world record, it'd probably be around 57 minutes or so. That's pretty optimized.
Yeah, running Mirror's Edge on PS3 is kind of like running Ocarina of Time in English
Yeah,
on a PAL copy.
yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty
It's
much.
just the game itself has so much wrong with it for speed gaming that the time is going to be so much slower than the optimal version.
Yeah. So, if you guys watch the PC race of Mirror's Edge, this does not look familiar to you because they skipped this entire thing. Basically, for 2 players, 1 controller, we like to go the super duper safe strat. Hold on 1 second. This guy is awesome. We're gonna
This
waste
is the
time.
only enemy that we really
no.
like to kill.
Yeah. So that wastes about 5 seconds, but it's definitely worth it.
Are you gonna show off the rat again in chapter 8?
Oh yeah.
We'll,
Oh, yeah.
we'll try.
Yeah, because I
That's
somehow
similar, too.
turned away for 1 second during the race to control.
You'll see it. You'll see it. Don't worry.
This is one of the few benefits running this route has, is if you remember in the PC version, they skipped the trigger that made that helicopter leave. So in the PC route, you're being shot at by a very lethal helicopter during this whole segment. Whereas now the helicopter just decides to leave for unexplained reasons.
Yeah, and that's why we do the super safe strats on 2-player 1 controller, because we don't have to worry about the helicopter murdering our faces.
And now one of
Just
the
the
most
faces?
Oh man.
one of the most popular and mimetic phrases. Rip in peace, Joe.
Yeah, Joe
Your
got
life
spilled all
will
over
be
the
well
keyboard.
remembered.
So that was chapter 3. Chapter 4 is coming up now, and
We'll do not the out of bounds skip that I did in the race, but a different one, a slower one. That's easier.
but it still saves time though on the console.
if it didn't save time, we probably wouldn't do it.
Right, except for killing that guy.
Yeah, that's worth it.
Also, with these very long loading times, you see a bit of the between level cutscenes, which are done in a completely different look from the game. But at first, you're like, "Ew, those are gross. Why did they do those? Why didn't they just make them in engine?" But they kind of grow on you after a while.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like.
Yeah, the tweeting does look a bit off.
Oh, and I don't think I explained this earlier, but we are playing on the PS3 version, but the version of the PS3 version that we're doing is the PSN version, which means basically the downloaded version of Mirror's Edge.
So it's just very slightly shorter loading times
Yeah.
because you're not accessing a disc.
I'm just hanging out right now.
Oh no, we didn't get it. Okay, that's all right. Just do
Yeah,
regular.
no, I get it.
The reason why we use the download version is because it's a lot faster loading time than the regular game is, and also the graphics look slightly better on the PS3 download version.
Yeah.
And we gotta have them repix.
Oh my God, we're gonna fall! Oh, Kappa.
Really chill about recommendations. It's mainly interacting with the chat.
Dude, why did you run right at the wall?
This was the first out-of-bounds skip we ever found in Mirror's Edge, by the way. Me and Zero Cool found it one night.
So, as you can see at the top, this chapter is called Rope Burn, and by doing this shortcut, we skip the whole encounter with Rope Burn. Basically what happens...
During the encounter with Rope Burn, he dies?
Yeah, basically what happens is there's kind of like a story plot, and spoiler alert, but Celeste, your best friend, kills Rope Burn.
Wow.
She snipes him.
You just ruined like the whole game.
No, it's okay. It's okay, because by doing this, Rope Burn doesn't die, because we never go to him, so we saved his life.
Streamer, why are the enemies going Super Saiyan?
Because they can. So, on the PC version, we skip more than what we just skipped, but we still skip a decent amount. You didn't.
We fell faster than normal there.
Yeah, for some reason.
Which does happen in this game sometimes.
And the game's gonna load right here. That's a big downfall, is the game loads in the middle of a chapter, so that's kind of fun.
On the console version.
Yeah.
There are fewer like mid-level loads in the PS3 version than there are in the 360, but they are still present and very sad.
Yeah. Okay. If you want to read some like questions, does anybody have any questions about this?
Yeah, if you have any
Or
questions,
does anybody in the people watching? Oh crap.
Yeah, if you have questions in the chat, I'm looking at it so I can ask.
Well, he's looking at it too.
Might want to.
We've got a couple. We have. Sorry, it's scrolling really quickly, and I'm looking at the IRC rather.
That's all right. Just do it whenever. I mean, we can stop. Stop! I can't see.
Now, you may recognize this right here as the staircase that the PC skip drops into. So that's how much more the PC skip will take you. How much farther it will take you on the level.
Oh crap!
And why is it that this version can't skip that loading?
It can, but every time you do it, your game inevitably always freezes, like no matter what.
Yeah, there are also several points in the console version that will crash.
Yeah.
That the PC
Why is it
version
so
does not.
dark?
It's because we're hurt.
Probably because of loading stuff.
Yeah.
I want to know how long you guys have been playing Mirror's Edge.
I've been playing Mirror's Edge for like 2 years.
I got the game when it came out.
Okay, well that's true. I guess I got the game when it came out, but like speedrunning it, 2 years, I'd say.
Yeah, I've been speedrunning it on and off for like since like 2009.
Alright, we kind of have to listen here, so just hold on 1 second.
That's 5 years of game running.
We may or may not get hit by a train.
Alright, hold on 1 second. Should be good. Alright. My hoodie or his
My
hoodie?
hoodie.
Go, go, go.
Oh, the speedrunning hoodie.
It's an Assassin's Creed hoodie.
Yeah, it's an Assassin's Creed hoodie from Ubi Workshop or Ubi Workshop.
Go, Faith.
I'm trying.
No, it's talking to Faith.
Oh,
Oh, crap.
yeah.
Crap. Okay. Oh my god, what just happened?
We we touched the train with our legs.
The wrong part of your hitbox intercepted with the wrong part of the
Yeah, it was really weird.
the swing bar with a train involved.
That was...
Now coming up is something that's really unusual in video games. We're gonna hop over here and land on a first-person auto-scroller.
Yay, first
Not on a turret.
It's not a turret. You still have complete range of motion. You're free to jump off and kill yourself if you want. But you're just kind of hanging out on a train.
So this part is really kind of scary on console and 2 players 1 controller, because if you see in the middle, we're passing like big pillars, and you want to go after the next one? Okay. No, what are you doing?
I thought you said to go after the next one.
Okay, so that's why. Oh crap.
We should
Alright.
communicate a little better.
Yeah.
with this
Reset.
part.
Yeah, reset. We're gotta reset. So that's why this is kind of hard on 2 players 1 controller, because it's a really tricky jump, to make, and I have to we both had to time it off of each other. And if you hit those pillars in the middle, okay, can I look so I can't see anything. Oh my God! All right, next one.
Okay.
All right, hold on 1 second. We'll explain it after this. Okay. So those pillars in the middle on the PC version, you could jump and go right through them. You get hurt, but you could just go right through them. On the console version, for some reason, I don't know why, but if you hit them, you die automatically, and you have to restart this whole train part.
Are there no chill strats on console?
Oh, you want to do chill strats? Watch, turn around.
We can chill strats on console.
Ah, it's okay.
You can still chill strats.
I'm pressing the turn button.
Okay, that works.
Backwards chill strats.
Yeah, backwards.
Reversed 180 chill strats. Missed the signs.
Oh no. Okay, we gotta do something. All right. Oh my God, no, we're gonna die.
Side jump.
Okay, so this is not safe at all. This is really scary. There's gonna be a train coming. There
It is.
right there.
There it is. Get through the
Go,
door.
go,
Get
go.
through the door.
They're just building up temperature.
So
They're not on
basically that was really bad. And
Too chill.
That sign above the door was supposed
What's cooler
to
than
stop.
cool?
so we went right through this red sign that's usually supposed to stop us by the door. I guess for some reason when you go backwards, you go right through it. We didn't know that, so that was not safe. But all right, it's okay. We made it regardless. This is kind of hard right here. This is really hard actually, and we got it, so it's good. All right. Yeah, that's a really weird wall kick roll thing. If we didn't get the wall kick perfectly right, we would die when we tried to roll off the building. And this is also a little shortcut. You're usually supposed to go on top of where the trains are right now.
We've had enough trains.
Yeah, we've had enough trains, so we're not doing them anymore.
There will be more trains in the run, but we need a small break.
Yeah.
So we got someone asking your opinions on Mirror's Edge 2.
I just want it to come out.
Yeah. I mean, they can do whatever they want. If it comes out, I'll be happy.
It exists,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
it,
fine.
That's it. As long as I honestly, they could make it a totally different game. I mean, I would be kind of sad, but I would still love it because it's Mirror's Edge. So
Didn't they name it Mirror's Edge?
yeah, the
Yep.
game is called Mirror's Edge.
What?
So the sequel has the same name as the original.
I don't know if that's a confirmed name yet because they still haven't. They don't have a release date or anything like that. It's really still early on, from my knowledge. But as of right now, yeah, it's just called Mirror's
It's
Edge.
definitely something that EA can do a lot more because it's calling the new Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even though there's already been a Battlefront.
Yeah.
And that's really kind of dumb.
Mm-hmm.
By
I have-
kind of, I mean really.
Though we don't know if Mirror's Edge is the official finalized title because that name is just kind of the name of the game's Twitter, but the actual announcement trailer didn't even have a name on it. At the end, instead of a title card, it just had the game's logo.
Just in case.
I thought. Are you sure?
So is that like what Prince did?
We're gonna go right.
We can go straight.
The
I was gonna say something.
Mirror's Edge 2, the video game formerly known as Mirror's Edge.
You're taking a page out of Microsoft's book, calling it an Xbox One.
Yeah. I have a quick question for YSG. Is it true that you're gonna do Echo later?
Blue glass and yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue Glass.
Yeah!
Kill him.
Shout outs to Blue Glass. He's doing Echo,
Echo
later.
confirmed.
Echo confirmed. You heard it
I'm
here.
scheduled to do it
It's
around.
going to be at about 10 o'clock tonight.
10 o'clock tonight. Write
Looks
it down
like
on
we're
your
pulling late
calendar.
night.
Bear in mind, anyone who's hearing that, bear in mind that is very.
It's subject to
Fast
change.
and loose.
Yeah, it's subject to change
We
really
don't know how
easily.
long other runs are going to take, and we're not going to be speed running setups or anything like that. So
The major point is that he's going to be doing it, and that's what we
Blue
want.
Glass is going to put out an Echo run to you guys.
Do it. We might die here, but it's intentional, and we didn't die, so it's even better. But I know that was okay.
There's a death abuse there that you can skip.
I know that was really confusing, but
Is there
basically,
like a checkpoint there? that
yeah,
you-
there's
Yeah.
a checkpoint. If you die there, we would spawn on the building that we jumped over to. But it's kind of difficult to get the jump. It's kind of luck based because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So I know that was kind of confusing, but it's better that we didn't die. So that's good.
how did you guys
Oh
get
God!
into speedrunning?
Oh crap! All right, let's just. Okay, we're good.
Oh, so close.
What was the question?
How did you guys get into speedrunning?
I got into speedrunning from this game. I just really liked it, and I started doing the in-game speedruns, and it kind of just went from there, which is why I